What's up, you guys? This is the third video for lesson 2, what week is it? 7? Yeah, week 7. Oh my god. I'm very sorry this one's taking so long. I did cut some stuff out. This would go on for about another 2 videos, but I was like, no, we need to step up somewhere. Anyway, let's look at these verbs. So, ear. Ear means to go. Alright, ear, 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 to go. Alright, yo, voy, 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 voy. So that's I go. Okay, tu. Was, was, was. You go. Ellos said va, va, va. Okay? Nosotros, vamos, vamos, vamos. Okay? Vosotros. Vais, vais, vais. Ellas, ustedes, van. So, alright, I'm sorry, let me practice again. Van, van, van. Okay, cool. So even though it's irregular, the ear is very regular. Connector is actually quite regular. I mean, O, A, S, A, almost, ice, on. That's pretty much the way. There you go. Even though ear is a little bit different with it usually follows about the same rules. Voice is different, but you know, vas, as, va, a, almost, vamos, ice, vice, on, van. So that's very regular of it, even though it changes to a V. And then voice is the other one that's kind of weird. Okay, cool. Moving on. So, I taught you all of that. All those damn verbs. Don't quote me on saying a bad word on my video, please. But anyway, so I taught you all that to help you out with these activities that we're about to do. So read what Gabriela and her family told us in the below text. Oh wait, no, this one's easy. So, oh, sorry. So pretty much what he wants you to do is read this about Gabriela and her family. So there's Gabriela and her family, okay? So they're all family, okay? Doesn't matter what they are to each other. I don't care about that. This is just wants you to look and underline or circle, something like that, the verbs that show past time, like activities for the past time and stuff like that. Okay? So they're all gonna be in the present tense because they're talking about themselves. So like I go shopping, I go to the movies, I listen to music, stuff like that. Okay? So that's all in there to talk about that. Now, with that chart of what they do, with their like their little introduction about what they do in their free time and stuff like that, those little text, we have this chart to complete about Gabriela, Jose Maria, and Marta. So I'm not going to tell you who Gabriela is. I'm not going to tell you who they are. That's for you to find out as you read it. They are right there, so you can read that. Don't ask me. And then we want to tick a box. I don't care if it's a check or a tick or X. I don't care. As long as you just show like who does what activities in their free time. Okay, so we have the activities here. There's 10 different ones. I have taught you all of them in, what was the first video or the second video? First video, I taught you all of them for this lesson. So, ir de compras, pasear, ir al campo, escuchar música, jugar a tienes, hacer deporte, salir con amigos, leer libros, ver la tele, conectarse al messenger. Okay, cool. So who does which activities? And you just click, tick, tick, tick. Oh, he does this one, tick, tick, tick. Oh, she does this one, tick. Like that, easy, okay? Then we have another thing. So this is supposed to be, this is 5.4 on page 36. If we were in class, we would do this one. So ask your classmates what they do in their free time. Get up and look for who does these kind of activities, and then you write their name below it. And then here he has a sample dialogue. Lisa, ¿qué haces en tu tiempo libre? So Lisa, what do you do in your free time? Pues muchas cosas. So pues is like, you know, pues muchas cosas, many things. Hago deporte, voy de compras, me conecto a Messenger. Okay? And then you're supposed to write the name of your classmate below this picture. So we're not gonna really do that one because we're not in class. I'm not gonna make you guys ask everybody just to fill in these things. But I am gonna have you asking each other about their pastimes, asking classmates about their pastimes, about their hobbies and stuff. So this little dialogue here about, hey, what do you do in your free time? ¿Qué haces en tu tiempo libre? And it's like, oh, well, you know, many things, I do this, I do that. That's gonna kind of help you out with some of the homework. Like whenever I ask you guys to do stuff with classmates and stuff. So yeah, we'll look at that one later. This one, 5.5 on page 36. This is asking about what do you do in your free time. Okay, so with the information that we just covered, what I just made 2 videos for, that was about 30 minutes of me just explaining all the grammar and stuff and the vocabulary so you can get ready to do these activities. And now I'm explaining the activities to you. Okay, blank en tu tiempo libre, en tu tiempo libre. So what blank in your free time? Please tell me you know this one. If you don't, look at the previous PPTs. To is your, so this verb needs to be about you. So what you blank in your free time. Okay, it's one word. It's conjugated. It's a conjugated verb. Figure it out. And then all of these, they give you the verbs in the infinitive form. Infinitive form. Infinitive means the to. It's like to go, to play, to do. Okay, so that's infinitive. Okay, and then you conjugate it. You conjugate it. You change it for yo, for yourself. So for me. Okay, so voy al cine. So ir, to go. I change it for me. Ir becomes voy. So I go to the cinema. I go to the movie theater. Right, conectarse al messenger. So to connect oneself to messenger, conectarse, I change it for me, for yo, me conecto al messenger. Okay, and you do that with all of these verbs. Okay, you just make it into the yo form, conjugate it into the yo form. These ones should be easy because the answer is right there. The 2 and 3 should be the same as number 1. Okay, cool. If I did not show you how to conjugate these, then they are normal verbs. Okay? So there is a normal verb, escuchar. I did show you how to do that, but it's also a normal, is a regular verb. This one's a regular verb. This one's irregular, that one's irregular, that one's irregular, that one's irregular, and that one's irregular. Most of them are irregular. That's why I explained them to you. Okay, cool. So 5.6 on page 37, we have an interview with 3 different people. Okay? 3 different people. They are different colors to help you see that they're the 3 different people. We have a blue, we have a purple, we have a green. Up here we have blue, purple, green. That's probably who they're talking about. Anyway, so to know about what these people, what young Spanish people do in their free time, read the following interviews and complete these charts. So here are the interviews. Entrevistador is an interviewer, and then they have people's name. We have Juanjo, Laura, and Rodrigo. Okay, so they talk to them about their free times. You don't need to understand everything, but just understand like there's going to be some sports. I mean, not sports. Going to be some, pastimes. Like, what do you do in your pastime? Oh, this person does this, and it's going to be in the yo form. Okay, so for like I do something, I do this, I go out, I play, whatever. Okay, now here, do not write it in the yo form because you are no longer talking about yourself. You're talking about this person. So you need to change it to the él, ella, usted form, to the third person singular form. Okay, so let me do an example. So, okay, so we have Laura. So she says, voy al gimnasio. So she goes to the gym. Voy al gimnasio. All you need to do is change the voy. So voy means I go because she's talking about herself. Now we need to say she goes. So the he, she form of voy, of ir, to go, is va. Okay, so Laura, so you just write va al gimnasio. And then you go to the next line. And then you write another thing. Okay, cool. Let's try that. So be sure to change it to the he or she form. He, and Laura is a she. Okay, great. Okay, and now let's look at our homework and let me explain this to you guys. So we have a couple of things in the workbook. 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 3.10, and 3.11. They're really not that big. I want you guys to send me audios. What do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? So, en mi tiempo libre. So, in my free time, en mi tiempo libre. And then you say things like voy al cine, leo libros, como en un restaurante, stuff like that. And then I want you guys to ask each other about their pastimes, ask classmates about their pastimes, que hace en su tiempo libre. Actually, hold on, that's incorrect, because I want you to ask them. Okay, so you have to ask you, que haces en tu tiempo libre? So what do you do in your free time? Okay, so the question, if you're gonna ask each other, is que haces en tu tiempo libre? So what do you do in your free time? And then you answer, en mi tiempo libre, whatever you do. And then here you report two of those people back to me, okay, in an audio. Okay, so you would say, en su tiempo libre, in his or her free time, he or she does this. Okay, so remember you gotta change the verb for the he or she. Okay, you gotta change the conjugation. All right, cool. So that should have you guys doing lots of stuff. So that should be really helpful with your speaking, changing the verbs, and all that stuff. Cool. All right, let's look at the homework. So match these columns with these verbs. So jugar, to play, ir, to go, leer, to read, conectarse, to connect oneself to, with, whatever, escuchar, to listen, hacer, to do, ver, to watch. And then you match them. I have covered all of these things in the videos, so there's nothing new. The cinema, tennis, newspaper, radio, books, yoga, yoga's yoga, discoteca, the club, football, shopping, television, sports, countryside, music, friends' houses, aerobics, and Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. All right, here, you change them into the yo form. So I don't care which ones you do. I mean, I do, but that's for another kind of activity. This one, I just want you guys to put all of these in the yo form. So yo juego al tenis. So I play tennis. And then the same for all of these ones. This is conectarse al messenger. This is the messenger one. All right, and yeah, and this is like, I don't know, is this yoga? Is that yoga? Yeah, that's yoga. And then this one's to go out with friends. So they go out, have some beers, whatever, hang out. Cool. This one, you make 6 phrases. Okay, you don't have to change the verb. I don't care about changing the verb here. Here, I just want to see that you can match these. Okay, so el with it. El, it means the masculine. All is to the when it's masculine. Okay, all el. All is all el. A, just to. La, feminine the. And this one's nothing. Nothing, okay? So just blank. And we know all these words. This one's a little bit more interesting. So this is what you do. What do you do on the days of the during the days of the week and like different times of the day? Okay, so what do you do? So this is you talking. So you use yo, the yo form, the yo conjugation. So I go, I do, I play, stuff like that. So on Sundays, on the on Fridays, after work, after classes, on Wednesday night, Saturday morning, and Monday after dinner. Okay, so that's all this stuff. So miércoles por la noche, Wednesday night, sábado por la mañana, Saturday morning, like Saturday mornings, and Mondays after dinner. Okay, so what do you do during these times? Okay, cool. And then of course you use the yo form because talk about yourself. This one's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So this is you fill in the blanks here with these verbs. You conjugate these verbs. Llamarse is me llamo. Okay, and they're all gonna be in the yo form because it's a person introducing themselves. Okay, and yeah, so the yo form of all these verbs. You put the verb there in the yo form. And yeah, we know all these verbs. Cool. So yeah, just put them in here in the yo form. So, hi, I'm a waiter. Why do you say I am in Spanish? I work in a bar. How do you say I work? Okay, cool. And that's it, you guys. I'll see you next time. Adios, amigos.